to Next News. My name is Oluwafunmilayo Ajala. The Central Bank of Nigeria has dismissed the chief executive officers and all the top management of 5 major Nigerian banks. The banks are Intercontinental Bank, Union Bank, Afribank, Oceanic Bank, and Finbank. This appears to be the first step in a drastic plan to clean up Nigeria's ailing banking industry. The news comes at a time when the CBN governor, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, a risk management expert, is preparing to sit down for a meeting with all the chairmen and chief executives of all 25 of Nigeria's banks on Friday in Lagos. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dimeji Bankole, said on Thursday that the People's Democratic Party would ensure victory for its candidate, Ayo Arise, in the August 15 Ekiti North senatorial election rerun. Bankole made the statement while addressing PDP supporters at the final rally for the senatorial election rerun at Oye Ekiti. He urged the electorate in the district to exercise their civic rights by voting for the return of the PDP candidates to the Senate. The federal government on Thursday in Abuja signed an agreement with Japan for in-service training of the teachers in mathematics and science at the basic education level. Sam Egu, the Minister of Education, said the agreement is a follow-up to the successful execution of the first phase of the project in some states. According to him, the Japanese government is executing the project through the Japanese International Cooperation Agency. The Bauchi State government on Thursday donated 1.5 million to the families of soldiers killed and wounded during the July 26 Boko Haram mayhem in Bauchi metropolis. Presenting the checks to the beneficiaries, the Commandant 33 Artillery Brigade, Murai Noraji, said the gesture was to assist the bereaved families and mitigate their sufferings. He presented 1 million naira check to the widow of one Nwangu Ikechukwu, a corporal who was killed in the mayhem, while 500,000 check was presented to Asen Basi, wife of another soldier wounded during the crisis. The chairperson of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, Farida Waziri, has reaffirmed the commitment of the agency to the fight against corruption in Nigeria. Mrs. Waziri said on Friday that no amount of propaganda and campaign of calumny would deter her from abiding by due process in the discharge of her duties. Commenting on the recent comments by the U.S. Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, about EFCC, Mrs. Waziri said it was the handiwork of disgruntled Nigerians in diaspora that are bent on discrediting Nigeria outside that misinformed Mrs. Clinton. To facilitate its operation, the federal government, in collaboration with the World Bank, has provided vehicles and other working equipment to Katsina State Avian Influential Control Project. Issa Abba, the State Avian Influential Control Project Officer, disclosed this on Friday in Katsina in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria. He said that some of the items received by the organization included 2 vehicles, 38 motorcycles, 9 jerrycans of disinfectants, 8 cartons of personal protective equipment, among others. The Osun State Elections Petitions Tribunal in Osogbo on Thursday granted the application of Governor Olaguse Oyinlola for a 21-day extension to inspect materials used for the April 14, 2007 governorship poll. The tribunal is entertaining the petition of AC governorship candidate Rauf Aregbesola against the election of Mr. Oyinlola. The tribunal's chairman, Muhammad Aliyu, said that the material could be inspected on Saturday. And now to business. Nigeria's Axis Bank PLC plans to raise fresh debt once its current 13.5 billion naira 3-year bond expires at the end of December, Group Managing Director Aigbeje AIG Imokwode said on Friday. He gave no details on the volume of the planned issue. Axis is the top Nigerian bank to have announced plans in the past month to raise debts. Guarantee Trust Bank will seek approval for a 200 billion naira debt issue at an extraordinary general meeting on August 27, while First Bank wants to raise a 500 billion naira bond. Ghana's annual inflation rate fell narrowly to 20.5% in July from 20.74% in June. The Ghana Statistical Service said on Friday, confirming a figure earlier seen by Reuters. The fall, announced by government statistician Nicholas Nsowa Nnauma, comes after several months of increases despite efforts by the government, which has made controlling inflation a policy priority. Inflation has crept above 20% in 2009 after ending last year at 18.1%. And now to sport news. Pillars keeper Bala Mohammed has recovered from ankle sprain in time for Friday's CAF Champions League Group A clash against Al Hilal in Sudan. Mohammed sprained his ankle during training at the Khartoum Stadium on Tuesday night and was a major doubt for Friday's all-important clash against Al Hilal. However, he resumed full training with his club on Thursday night as Pillars had their first field of the Al Hilal Stadium in Omdurman, where the match will be played. US and Los Angeles Galaxy soccer star Landon Donovan has tested positive for the H1N1 flu virus. Sports Illustrated reported that Donovan got the news on Thursday. He had apparently been feeling ill since the US's squad met for training camp in Florida. Though he assisted on the Charlie Davies goal that put the USA in the lead in Azteca on Wednesday for their first time ever, Donovan also tired and trailed defensively on the play that led to the Mexico's winning goal late in the match. Thank you for watching Next News. For details on these and other stories, please visit our website www.234next.com 234next.com.